Going off the rails on a crazy, crazy. Going off the rails on a crazy, crazy. Going off the rails on a crazy train. I say going off the rails on a crazy train. Yeah. So nobody's here right now. Can you just kind of fuck around? Going off the rails on a crazy train. So pitchy. So, you know, luckily nobody's ears are bleeding yet. Oh, I should have actually notified the Twitch that I am... the Discord. I am streaming. Let's find out. Let's see if anybody is here. Let's find out on a crazy train. Let's go find out on a crazy train. Let's go find the bullshit on a crazy train. Anyway. All the BS on a crazy train. All the garbage on a crazy train. Yeah! Sorry, anyway, I'm done. Sorry, I'll stop. Going off the rails on a crazy train. I say going off the rails on a crazy train. Anyway, oh, sorry. Hello, how you doing? I did not need to know you farted. Oh, well, I mean, I was, you know. Well, too late. You already know. Old men fart. You're probably used to that, you know. Look, man, I'm old. I'm gonna fart, like, a lot. Be glad you're not in the room with me. Anyway.
I'm old.
Me too. I am. You're not old. I'm old. Oh, wait, you're talking about the frickin', what's his name? The, Garrison. I'm old! I love it. I'm old! Yeah, it's essentially what I am. I'm Garrison. Well, the problem is, I'm not like a Ninja Turtle like Garrison. Garrison is a fucking Ninja Turtle. If I could be a Ninja Turtle, that would be sick, dude. Like, I mean, dude, honestly. Uh-oh.
Glub.
Hello. Hold on. Is this actually genuine, or is this just like a joke? I don't think it is, because it's made by an artist. But...
I like him from I have no mouth and I must scream.
Like who? What, Garrison? Oh, Glub?
I like AM. From I have no mouth and I must scream.
Hold on.
The character's name is AM.
It's AM. I did not know that. Interesting. So that, wait, have you been reading? Oh, wait a second. Hold on. Have you been reading? Is that like a... Is that what you've been reading lately? So I know that's a... What I call it, I haven't actually read the book, so... I mean, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't have the physical copy, but audiobook.
Fuck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, I'm glad to hear... Oh, audiobook. Oh, bummer. Yeah, damn. That's okay. Damn.
It's free on YT.
Oh. Damn. I thought you were actually, like, physically reading it. I'm like, that's awesome to hear. Well, here's what you should do. I know this sounds crazy, but a lot of times what they do say is you tend to get more engaged when you listen to the audiobook and follow along like in a book at the same time. It sounds weird, but if you're somebody that's like has like no motivation for reading, typically what happens is when I don't, I'll pull up like the audiobook and I'll just...
I'm sorry, yo, I'm poor and I don't know where to get it.
That's fair. Well, probably Amazon, to be honest, but Yeah. Yeah, Amazon. It's $13, but um, yeah, I think yeah, it's like $13. Oh my God, people have the original copy of this thing though too.
I'm sorry I have failed you as to not reading. I can read, I swear.
Let's see. I'm sorry, I have failed you as to not reading. I can't read, I swear. Yeah, I know. I can read, I swear. Sorry, I was listening to the freaking robot tell me things.
Hi.
Yeah, I know. Hi, I'm Kim. Oh, sorry. Emmy Kim.
Me when I read.
Emmy Kim official. How was work? How was errands? How's your day in general? Hope you're doing well so far. Yeah, yeah, a lot of times if you're actually gonna read a book, I always recommend to like at least listen to an audiobook version while you're like while you're reading, because it like that usually helps me read. Because sometimes what will happen is like I'll get
I
through
just listened
like
to Big Bang music.
I'll get through like I listen to Big Bang music? Big Bang. Like the Big Bang
I love Big Bang music.
oh, is that a genre? I'm so confused. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is. I apologize. Yeah, what was I saying? Uh sorry, I'll finish my one thing and then I'll get
It's a
to
K-pop
that.
group.
K-pop group. Ah, okay.
Smiley face.
Got it. Yeah. That's fair. Fair enough. You remember when everybody used to call K-pop cringe? Sorry. I just like it is weird because I'm like man, that was a weird time. And now the generation that grew up with it is
Hello,
now
guys.
like are now adults, and now everybody's like and now like there's no opinion on it. I don't know. I mean, it's probably because, K-pop's actually decent, like, pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, K-pop's good, it's just, I don't know. K-pop's is good, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, K-pop sounds the same a lot of times, though, to me as well. If I'm gonna be really honest, like,
Did you know that Big Bang was the first group to come out with the modern light sticks?
that wouldn't surprise me, honestly.
Hello guys, I'm back again.
It wouldn't surprise me. South Korea has made a lot of things, so I'm like, it's not surprising that they would be one of the first to be involved with that. Hmm. Hey Kirk, how was work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hope it went well for you. Okay. If you guys hear me smacking my food, just let me know so I can move the microphone away from my mouth a bit more. All right. All right, let's see what we got today.
Their light stick's official name is the quote Bang Bong. I don't know why it sounds weird.
Bang Bong?
Do you want to see my wall full of my chud interests and friends?
My wall full of my chud interests and friends? Sure. Why not? Oh, oh no, she's not in here. There was, I was trying to see, if, not Bug, what's their name? What's their fucking name? The lesbians. I'll just call them the lesbian couple. If the lesbian girl comes in here. I can't remember the married couple people. I forgot their actual names. Why can't I remember their name? If they come in here, I wanna just tell them that I saw their art of like that cat being, having a bath. Damn it. Okay. And that happened.
Sorry I'm late, just was a little busy.
Oh, you're good, son. You're good. Alrighty. Oh no, I'm getting recommended Sanderthal stuff. Been recommended a lot of weird stuff. Anyway. Ooh, excuse me. Hmm. Ugh. 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 Ah, my nose itches. Ah! Alright, sorry. Anyway. Hmm. Okay. Trying to see.
I'm usually there like the minute you live. Guess I'm slow today.
Nah.
I am bored. Time to play the first video on my feed.
Don't worry about it. I am bored. Time to play the first video on my feed. First video. I'm about to play these videos real quick. So let's see here. Oh, okay. This one's a clip. Alright. Here, we'll go with like an actual analyst video first. Alright. Starting off strong today, I guess. Immediately, well, okay, to be fair, you know what, no, we'll pull up the joke one first, because there's a short. I'll put that one there first. Because that one seems like it would just be like a better start.
Check DCDMS, I sent the picture of the wall.
If I could force every...
Okay, let's see.
Sorry for interrupting.
You're good. Check the Discord DMs. I send the picture of the wall. Okay, where'd you send it? On art? Or on general? Where'd you send it?
Collab Color Storm.
Collab Color Storm? Hi,
No
how you
DMS.
doing? How you doing, Weston?
I'll find something to send you. I'll be listening while I do that.
How was
Oh,
work?
and VM, it's AI Slop.
How was work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Okay. What is this? No, this is a dude actually talking. I don't think it's AI. It's not AI. I don't think it is. My DMs? Okay, we'll take a look at that real quick. Let's see. Oh, wow. It's just okay. I didn't expect it to be like
I'm getting recommended AI Slop.
like
Some stuff is blurred out on the wall. BC of personal stuff, like therapy notes, and in general a thing I don't want to show.
getting recommended AI slop. Oh no, that's not good. Quick, find real art. Quick, like watch like Meat Canyon videos or something. Watch like animated 2D animated stuff. I don't know. Get that shit out of there. Quick. Even watch like some cartoon reviewers. I don't know. Watch people that like fucking actually give a shit about art. See, stuff is blurred out on the wall because of personal stuff. Yeah, I gotcha. That's
I'm gonna go read newspapers.
I think it's really funny because it looks like I'm gonna go read newspapers. I mean, I guess that would work. I mean, probably not. This newspapers just kind of used to be full of ads too. But quick, pull out the yellow book. Actually, you guys probably don't know what that is. There's this thing called Yellow Book that would have like the numbers of absolutely every single person that ever exists, and it was bizarre. Like, yeah, that. Anyway,
Also, the video screen is covering the other half of the picture.
God damn it. Hold on. Damn it, hold on. Damn it, hold on.
And of course my crush is in the newspaper.
Crush, badoom, chick, crush. What? Hold on, what? What do you mean crush?
Why the hell wouldn't I know what the yellow book is?
Because you're like 18 and the Yellow Book was like a thing in the 90s? Like the little thing with the two finger, like the walking finger dude, and then it would be like named Yellow Book. That's like a thing that existed like in the 80s and like 90s. I think it like eventually like
Also, what about my wall you
died.
wanted to say?
Oh yeah, no, it looks like a freaking what do you call it? It like, I'm not gonna lie, like it's giving like the serial killer like walls, like when they would put like their victims like on, like when they would put like pictures of just like random people, and it's like, and you even connected
I'm
it
sorry,
to
yo/3.
like where it's like where you have like the we have like the character that has like, or and you have somebody that's like connected
go
to
draw
like
light sticks
other
now, bye.
family members.
Those are my friends.
Oh, I know. I just think it's just really funny.
I know
'cause
what it is, but I'm probably a statistical outlier, like I am for pretty much everything else.
That is fair. To be fair, all of you guys are kind of statistical outliers to late Gen Z. To be fair, because unfortunately, a lot of late Gen Z are just fucking suckers to right wing grifting. So so I mean, let's be honest. Not just right wing grifting, just political grifting. Period. It's like a lot of you guys are very big outliers. You guys actually still give a shit about humanity. Like, I don't mean to be that person, but you guys actually have like some whimsy. Like, even but other people just don't.
Also, the tape being connected was not on purpose. It was because I didn't want it to be curled up.
Oh, I know. It was just really funny. I know, it's just really funny. The entire wall, just like, it's like a serial killer wall. I can't remember exactly who it was, but there's like a serial killer, like there's a bunch of serial killers that are like known for like
I have the use
hanging
of my
up
brain.
pictures
Most of the people I met my age
stuff.
could be argued the opposite.
Oh yeah, 1000%. Dude, next generation fucking will be using Gen AI. Like they use like ChatGPT and shit. And I'm like, bro, this is like, ugh, God. I learned that like I learned that kids that are like in elementary school are fucking using like ChatGPT for like basic things. And I'm like, oh, cool, great. I'm like, so we're just gonna have fucking kindergartners. Literally, very recently, like not recently, but like probably around like 2020 is when they said like the statistic of people being able to read at a 6th grade level or lower is when like or what do you call it? People can't read at like a 6th grade level or higher at the time. Like nobody was able to read at a high school level, which is so bad because that is when your complex like
I refer to my message in the AI
language
Sloth
comes
channel.
out.
Look at the post that says, I am Zen and I approve of this message.
And I approve of this message. Okay, I'll look at it later. We need to look at the fucking art first, and then we'll move on. Why does it say loser here? I'm confused what this is. Blue Redwood. I don't know who this is. Willow.
PC, that's me.
So that's you? And why does it say loser? You gotta change this to something else, man. You ain't a loser.
I'm a loser too.
Nah.
Yo.
Oh, sorry. Wait, maybe you're right. You're a loser, baby. A bruiser and a toozer. You're a little fucked up whiny bitch like me. Anyway,
I'm killing you.
Anyway, I'm sorry. I had to bring up that stupid song. I had to bring up that song. All right. Like, look, man. Like, you're not a loser. All right. Don't fucking even. If you're gonna bring that shit up, then I'm gonna sing that. I'm gonna sing that terrible song. All right. I don't even know what this says. It's gonna be okay, partner. Oh, got it. That's cute. I like it. Even the little like flower on the hat, that's adorable. I like that, man. This is like a nice touch. You still got like the cowboy hat and like but I think it's like the flower hat, the flower on it's like a really nice touch. Black squares, man. This one right here is my favorite. My goodness, man. Oh man, like
To checks, it's my friend's character, which is the guy named Redwood.
my gosh, this is the masterpiece, absolute masterpiece. All the black squares on there, gosh, man, yeah. We need to hang this up in a museum, man. Like this is beautiful.
I'm just some guy with no IRL friends, but I'm also a superhero, so I'd say that cancels out the loserness of having no in-person friends.
Well,
That's a therapy notch.
To be fair, you're also in what do you call it? To be fair, you're also like
I cannot type.
What do you call it? To be fair, you're also in a heavily rural area, Zen, so it makes sense. Why you don't really have any people that you can talk to that are probably your age, because you're a farm boy. It makes sense. Or not even farm boy, but you live in a rural area, so it makes complete sense why you probably wouldn't be able to really interact with that many people. On the other hand, I live in a heavy urban area, so I get it. Or I don't get it, I'm like, I used to live in a rural area, and it was really hard to make friends at the time when that existed. Oh man, these black squares, man. Oh man, another one? Wow, this is awesome. Oh man.
Oh man, more art, like 10 out of 10 art. I love the anime thing too. um, let's see. I don't know what this says. I think, therefore I am. I think, therefore I am. Okay.
Go it, go ergo sum. Therefore I am.
Cortigo, ergo sum, therefore I am. Oh, okay. Cool. Oh, this is cute. Who was this for? The I love you thing. Who's this for? Or was this made for you? This is adorable, if it is. I don't know what this A is. Trans rights. Yes.
I did that.
Exactly.
Most of the art is made by me.
Oh, okay. Who is it for? If you don't mind me asking. As I see the I love you thing. Who's it for?
I am actually a farm kid, helping my grandparents' ranch and my cousin has a field they grow hay on. I help buck hay bales during harvest.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, there you go.
I love you is for myself.
I love you is for myself. Okay, that's fair. Hey, self-confidence
Because
is
self-love,
always
carrot,
good.
carrot.
Yeah, hey, that's always good. It's always good to have. Yeah, but like, you know, out of all of the pieces, you know, obviously, you know, this one right here is the best, you know. Like, sorry to say it, this one just is peak, it beats it all, you know. Just like that, you can really tell the void, like, you know, really speaks to me. It really shows the void of my soul, you know. Really shows that
Self-care is
there's no,
important.
really shows that there's no soul in my, you know, really speaks to me, you know, shows that I have no soul at all. You know, sorry to say it, it just outbeats all the other pieces. You know, just I don't think anyone can ever get past this point. You know, I don't think anybody can.
I too have no soul. I sold it for power years ago.
Doom chink for power. What power? Yeah, power. That's crazy.
GHE thingy that says therefore I am. ID a drawing of the rock I am from I have no mouth and I must
Can I-
scream, and that A is his symbol.
Let's see. The thingy that says therefore I am. It's a drawing from the rock. Am from I
Is.
Interesting. Okay. Shit. I'm really glad that you guys are getting into like certain books though. That is great to hear. I like that, you know.
Where did you think I got the abilities of a freight train?
Abilities of freight train? A freight train?
Is it time to consume phones?
Oh damn, I thought you had power.
I've loved this book for a long time.
I thought you were talking about a different kind of power. Darn. Oh well. You know, that's cool too, I guess. No, I'm joking. Anyway. I'm kidding. Anyway, I love this book for a long time. Oh yeah. I'm glad to hear it, honestly. And you? Okay. And what
I just sent you.
And what was the other thing I was supposed to be looking at? Someone sent something in AI slop. Hold on.
The drawings I was referencing look.
Well, there's you, but then there's someone else that said they sent something else. They wanted me to look at. I can't remember. Or whatevs. Ooh, pretty. Oh, is that actually from like I have no mouth and I must scream? That, like,
I have the abilities of a
logo?
freight train. I'm strong, fast, have
A-
decent stamina, and gain energy from eating coal. I think that lines up with the abilities of a freight train.
A and
Yes.
M. Hold on, what, just sorry, what?
Carrot, carrot.
Abilities of a freight train. I'm strong, fast.
The only books I want
have
are How to Make a Head
decent
Entirely Out of
stamina,
Dried Cucumber by Zandiloquence Bizarre the 3RD and the Book of Bill.
Gain the energy from eating coal. Sorry, what? What do you mean eating coal? Is this like a superhero thing, or is this like actually real? Do you actually eat coal? That would be crazy. I'm gonna say probably not, but that would be insane if that's true. That would be badass as hell.
I'm not joking. I'm 100% genuine.
Fucking really? That's insane. You can eat coal?
Color Storm Collab.
Color Storm.
I have TNE Book of Bill IRL, and I wish to have I have no mouth and I must scream IRL.
Lab?
I inhale lead fumes.
Probably not Westum. Unless you're like another artist, I tend usually not to collab unless like it's like a musician or something. And usually at that point I usually pay for licensing. or like to use somebody else's music if it's like if it's somebody I want to collab with, but unless
Do they do
like,
anything productive for you?
they do anything productive for you?
You might
Does
have
what?
stuff, that
Does
I
what
don't.
do anything productive?
You might
Does
have
what?
stuff, that
Does
I
what
don't.
do anything? Yeah, probably not, man, because like I don't know anything about like I've never met you before, man. I'm sorry. So apologies, brother. I don't know. I usually only really collaborate with like artists typically, or like musicians and stuff, man. I'm sorry. So
Hi.
If you got any like music or stuff, I would like to check it out though. I like, so. Alright. Anyway.
I am a lot of things. A liar is not one of them. Also, the one who wanted you to look at something in AI slop was me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let me check out the AI slop thing.
Doggo, laughing face.
Hello, how you doing, Kabeko? How's work? How's errands? How's your day in general? Hoping well for you. I'm not taking my sneakers off. I am sneakers O'Toole? Sneakers OT. I don't know what that is from. I'm sorry. Also, hold on. What is this? Is this like the cover thing of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream? Yeah, you're also very...
No, that's the game.
Okay. Oh. I did not know it had a game. Let me look at,
The
slop
cover way
thing.
different.
I gotcha. It's a slop thing I'm looking at. This thing? Oh.
I must mouth and I have no scream.
Okay. Uh-oh. Is this, am I gonna get jump scared? You guys know I'm terrible at jump scares. Hold on. Am I get jump scared? No, I'm not. Okay.
It was a post I made.
It was a post? Wait, where? Wait, hold on, sorry, what? What do you mean post? What are you talking about? Did you... Okay. Is it on submit videos to watch? I'm sorry, Zen. I'm just, like, trying to figure this out. Oh. Ew. Gross.
Scroll up.
Scroll up. I don't even see you here. I see this. Am I going too far? Where am I?
I bummed you.
Why are you trying to explode me? The
Haha.
heck, man? The heck?
You're not going far enough yet.
Okay, hold on. Alright then.
I was talking with some people in the SKYKS
Was
server
it
on
this
PC and
one?
yeah, they cool. I think. I once said there I showed my grandpa a Pradogan head image and he said Sabaka, which is dog in Russian.
Sabaka? I actually don't know how to say, like, speak Russian because it looks like a bunch of symbols, so I'm so sorry if I fucked that up. Did I go too far? Is it this one? Hold on, is it
It was that one you were referring to.
this one? Right here? Kill the imposter syndrome in your head because not only is there someone there doing it worse than you,
Yeah, that
they're
one.
also using ChatGPT to do it. Yeah, that's true. That is true, man. To be fair, I'm not going to lie. The confidence that I like, it is kind of crazy how much like
I'm
artists.
sorry for exploding you.
No, you're. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It's only a few scars. It's just a flesh wound. No, yeah, it is. It is absolutely insane how much confidence, like now that AI slop is a thing, every artist that used to be like very like every artist used to like always doubt themselves, right? Because like the only people we had to great, now there's ink in my eye. I told you guys not to break out the blooper, okay? This isn't Mario Kart. Sorry. Yeah, no, ever since freaking how you say it? Ever since like AI slop has been like a thing, artists have been like, like a lot more confident lately, because usually a lot of times
Anyway, what's your opinion on that SKYKS server? Because I think the members are cool.
I've been on there from time to time. They seem chill. Again, I mean, I don't know. I already gave my opinion on it like previously. Um I don't know, they seem chill, but I don't know anybody in there in real life, so I don't interact with it too much. So, sorry. I do have to
Now they don't doubt themselves because there's always some dickhead typing 5 words into box and saying they made art.
yeah, there we go. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, no, it's just straight up because here's the thing. What artists used to do beforehand, every artist
Oh,
basically.
I forgot to mention this morning I got stuff from Hot Topic, and I got a Chud plushie, and also a cool necklace carrot I won't show them RN, unless you want to see.
I don't know what a Chud plushie is, and sure, if you want to share it, brother. Share it. Share it. Anyway, yeah, no, every, like, artist used to just be this whole thing where...
Hold on.
What do you call it? Artists used to do this whole thing where it was like, where... Even I would do this, right? Like, I would do
That
this...
server is cool, I think.
I would do this so commonly, where I was like, how you say, I would do this thing so commonly where I would look at like other people's like art and shit, and I would see like this artist that makes like really fucking good animations that's like heavily polished, heavily like well done. Like there's like so much detail and everything. There's like intense shading, there's intense movement. There's like so much like, the animation is beautiful, right? And it looks so fucking good. Or there's just a basic still art piece that I would see that would look so fucking good, man. And like every time I was like, and then I would like look at this artist, and they've only been around since like for they only were like doing art. They were like 19, and I was like, not 19. Sorry, they were like 16, and I was like 24 at the time, or like 23. And I was like, well, let's see, this was before AI slop. I don't know. I was just older than them, and I was like, fuck, man, if these kids are like making better art than I am, then I just don't think I have a place in art. But now that fucking AI slop exists, now it's like, okay, like I used to be so like not confident in my art, and eventually I just started getting like, before AI slop existed, I got to the level where basically I was like, okay, it doesn't matter if I'm like, damn, that is fucking 10 stream watch streaks then. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Anyway, I'm not saying that as a bad thing. Anyway, yeah, no, the artists, like, so basically a lot of times I would just doubt myself all the fucking time. And there would be these people far younger than me that would make shows, like that would be a part of like shows and stuff at like a very young age. And I'm like, fuck, man, like, why can't I fucking like just be as good as these guys? And then but then eventually I got to the level where I'm like, somebody, I can't remember exactly who it was, but there was an artist that said something that really stuck with me. First off, I don't feel like an artist. I don't think I really necessarily am really an artist, but I'm an art enthusiast. I'm more of a shit poster than an artist. That is something I've definitely come to terms with, right? But because of that as well, that also means that like, what do I call it? That means I also got to the level where even though I knew my art did not look good, I still like, I basically just came to terms with the fact that like, okay, there's just artists that have this like natural talent, or like had this born talent that they're just really good at art, right? Not like natural born talent, but like they got really good at art, and they can continue like breaking the barrier, but they will eventually hit their ceiling, right? I just am a person that hit my ceiling. That's it, right? Every artist hits their ceiling at one point, and that's where I got to, right? And I just, dealt with the fact that my art just doesn't look good, right? I dealt with that, right? Like, visual-wise, not so great. I guess text-to-speech isn't here. Yeah, I just kept stumbling over my words, so I had to say something really quickly. Sorry. I just had to finish my sentence. I think those are prodigies. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's just a lot of art prodigies, right? And I just... was just not, I was just feeling like very like not confident about like my art, right? so then I just eventually did deal with it, right? And be like, okay, there's just people that are just far, like, have a far better ability, like, when it comes to learning art than I do, right? Anyway, Binding of Isaac art style win. Binding of Isaac art style. I mean, I probably could do something similar. But but then yeah, I mean, there was that, and then but then, you know, like I said, I mean, for a long time that's just how I fell with it and I dealt with that, right? But then AI came along, and then I was like, then I saw like how fucking, like, it really made me recognize how much I actually value art and how much more like superior I am than, like, not superior, like, not even superior. I was the bottom of the barrel, right? When it came to like people that typically, like, you know, do stuff, right? But then all of a sudden, I've completely forgot about all these people that are just people that don't use their brain. People that never use their brain, right? These are people that, like, the reason why there's a lot of people that, you know, the fucking 20% is really into, like, AI is because they never use their brain in the first place, and they let other people give them, like, you know, tell them what their opinions were of certain things, right? They didn't have their own opinions. So then all of a sudden, like, I was just reminded of people that are far worse, you know? I just was reminded that there are people that are far worse than me, and, like, I don't mean as in, like, I am a superior being because of my own skill, or because I just have, like, you know, because it's like, oh, well, you know, that's very egotistical. But then the people that I am better than is the racists, the transphobes, the homophobes, the morons that, like, you know, like the fucking morons that are just, like, you know, evangelicals and shit. Like, people that are over the top that basically just want to hurt people. Then, like, oh, sorry, you know, obviously better than pedos and Nazis. I realize there's just a group of people that I am just genuinely more superior than previously. Because a decade ago, it's not the fact, like, people were just a lot more intelligent, but people have gotten more and more dumb. And I think that's just the simple fact that I've learned over time, that I'm not getting more intelligent, it's just people are getting dumber. And idiocracy is becoming real. Or idiocracy is real, right? So, like, my profile picture got corner shadows and shading, and yeah, is it that I'm talking the Isaac art style? Did I do it right? Most likely. I have not drawn a Binding of Isaac art style, so I would not know. I'm sorry. Only you know how to do Binding of Isaac, I guess. I don't know. I was trying to be the fucking bear guy. The forest fire bear. Sorry if this sounds egotistical, but damn, I'm getting good at motivational quotes. Yeah, exactly, dude. The problem is just, dog, your art is better than mine. No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
Idiocracy was a prophecy, and I wish it wasn't.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Here's the thing, Kabeko. You know,
MK also plays Isaac, though.
everybody far surpass me in art. If you're an artist here, you'll surpass me.
Wait, where do I send my photos, since there's no channels for that?
Your photos? Oh, interesting. Let's see. Oh god. Well, let's see. Media channel, draw, fan art, Twitch clips, maybe self-promotion?
Fan art or art. Photography is an art form.
Yeah, I guess you could. If it's like photography where you're taking, like, you know, like artistic photos, then sure. But if you're just taking like pics of yourself, or like just kind of fun pics, put in maybe internet culture or shit posting. Put in shit posting. If it's like you're just taking like a photo of yourself. But if it's like artistic, like photos of like backgrounds and shit, then like, or, you know, like scenic stuff, or like still art and stuff, then yeah, that would be art, essentially.
No, it's just a picture of my stuff that I got from Hot Topic. Definitely not my face, fuck that.
Okay. Then shitposting, probably. Shitposting or internet culture, depending on which one. Internet culture is if it's like something that's like internet based. Ship posting would be just like if you're just posting random stuff.
Wait, I'm an artist? What do you mean? I only draw things when I want to, which means I'm unlikely to draw.
So you're an artist then. If you draw anything, you're an artist. If you take the time and effort to draw or to make like beautiful photo, like take a picture of like a beautiful photo in scenic route or paint or fucking anything, you're an artist. The boundary for artists is so open and so like the bar for artists is like, you know, very, you know, anybody can be an artist. You know, anyone can cook, you know. From Ratatouille, like, you know, it's just like Ratatouille. Anyone can cook, you know. Whether you like it or not, you decided to actually take time out of your day to draw, so. You are now an artist. Congratulations.
I only draw bad schematics for my equipment, but I say that craftsmanship is an art, so I am an artist by that definition.
Exactly. Yeah. Art can come in many forms. What the fuck? Okay. Yeah, art can come in many forms, dude. It's like, doesn't matter how much or how little you've done. If you've done something that takes a lot of effort and it's like literally for the sake of like artistic intent or creative intent, then it is art. AI bros just aren't creative because they're not the one creating the art.
If you make something, actually make something, it's art.
Yeah. Like, you know, this is why like AI bros can't seem to like, or AI hoes. Sorry, I shouldn't even call them bros anymore because they're massive hoes for AI. They'll let them be butt fucked
Anyway,
by
did you know
AI.
that Austrian painter was a painter? I personally kinda like his old paintings, but not his actions.
Austrian painter. I don't even know who that is, but it's interesting. So like his old paintings, but not his actions. Oh yeah, there's a lot of creeps that used to be, you know, that are obviously like in that history.
Okay, check shit posting.
Okay. Ooh. Cool. I've never seen these before. I'm not sure what these are from, but this is cool. I like these.
You still look cute.
Still look cute. What the heck? You have a NASA thing with you now.
You mean HT3R? He was a painter before he did all that.
Oh, yes. God damn, I didn't even think about that. Oh yeah, if you're talking about that guy, fuck yeah. Fuck that guy. Yeah. What's so ironic is, like, you notice how always the people that tend to, like... This sounds so ironic, but, like, did you, like, you kind of notice the similarities between him and, like, the Annoying Orange, and, like, the Annoying Orange actually was, like, a failed, like, theater person. He was like a failed like opera or like failed like theater like kid essentially, and he also wanted to be a painter, but he never ended up doing that because he never really, like, I don't remember exactly what happened, but yeah, like, it's so ironic because
Those pictures in my necklaces are Van Gogh paintings, carat carat.
you ever
That guy's
think,
painting are kinda good though, but his actions are dookie.
oh yeah, of course. I mean, dookie is a bit of an understatement, or is a massive
Anyone who thinks that Hitman is in heaven is stupid. He's down there. In Argentina.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, he is definitely the worst. Like, he was the worst of the worst at the time, and he's clearly come back in a different form, for sure. Yeah, the fact that, like I said, I mean, the irony is, it's so funny because, like, if these people that essentially, like, are failed artists, like, even Ben Shapiro was a failed artist,
So what do you think,
right?
Drools?
What do I think? I think I like the Vincent Van Gogh thing. That's really cool. I'm not sure what the sun thing is, though. That's really pretty, though. Looks really pretty. Yeah, well, it's always really funny because you notice, like,
Nice.
all the people that
Our
basically
own Oompa Loompa is failed actor and he ran every company he owned into the ground. So when his fans say he'll run the country like his businesses, they're not wrong, but they didn't get to the correct result. I was scared you'd call me one of those black red white flag MFS.
No, I would not. I am never going to call you that. That is only saved for actual freaking. That's only saved for the worst of the worst. People know that that's a factual thing in history, that these guys are failed artists, right? The irony is, it's just a lot of these dudes basically got discouraged because they had people in their lives that were like just shitty people. You know, they had shitty people in their lives, and then essentially like what they wanted to be, they just kind of stopped doing it, and they just
That's safe for people who deserve it. You definitely don't deserve it.
No. Yeah, they're basically like people that essentially
That painting is called Sunflowers.
had the worst like background in their lives, and then like
On the sun.
and then they ended up becoming failed artists, and clearly failed artists tend to,
Also made by him.
this is why it's kind of important to encourage artists to be artists. This is why I think AI hoes just have no fucking relevance. Because the problem is they're trying to like create a world that they're trying to create a world that's that freaking toothbrush mustache man like
Replying to PH0nez, on the sun, eats you. Oh, alright. Anyway, art is cool. I can't draw on paper though. That's my stupid plushie that I hate.
anyone can draw on paper. I drew on paper recently. I mean, you can try, but again, not everybody's, like, traditional art is a little bit harder
Affectionately.
to do than digital, so that's my stupid plushie that I hate. Huh. Nice. Damn, is that a, like, space, like, blanket that you have? That's really fun. I like that.
Monsters aren't born, they're made, at least from what I can tell.
Oh yeah, 1000%.
Yeah, that's my blanket.
What is this? Whoa. Damn, this character's design is kind of neat. It's a little very, very
Replying to
2000,
PH0nez, that's my stupid plushie that I hate.
Very
Hey, a quote every spammed in plush owner says.
very 2007 coded, but like still really neat design.
That's the character that the plushie is.
Yeah, very 2007 coded, but still looks pretty neat. Or 2004 coded, I want to say. 2007 would have been a little bit more designed, a little bit more interestingly. Yeah, it's very 2004 coded, I'll say that.
Yeah, DC, it's a Vocaloid. That's her older design.
Really? Did I get that year right,
I like
though?
drawing on my PC better. Also, kinda weird how I don't spend my money. Like, I don't know what to do with it.
Interesting. See better. Also kind of weird how I don't spend my money. Like, I don't know what to do with it. Well, don't spend it. I mean,
Imagine having a PC.
yeah, don't spend it. Like, just save it, because you might want it for something important in the future.
Yeah, I like her older design preferably.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Looks like it's straight from 2004, to be fair, but I like stuff like this. Like, this looks like
It's not a bad design, but I would prefer if it had more steampunk elements, because that's what the aesthetic reminds me of.
Yeah. Well, it definitely looks more Newgroundsy, like very like old school. Like even the anime eye styles are like a lot older styled. Like it still looks kind of newish, but it's like, even the shading is very like old school. So the like over
Well,
shading.
I did say that I'm saving for a 1
making
TB old
things
Steam Deck.
darker.
So yeah,
Yeah, I mean, well, let's see. If you want to draw more Kabeko and you have a PC, then maybe just what do you call it? How you say it? Maybe get a get a program to draw something in, I mean, I don't know exactly which ones are like paid versions, but there's
search up Megurine Luca and go to images. Did you know that Art Deco was based on ancient Egypt?
Art Deco. Art decoration was based on ancient Egypt. Really? I did not know that. Huh. I mean, that makes sense, because the ancient Egyptians, like, obviously were hugely, vastly into art. Because they made, like, so many fucking, like, hieroglyph things. So. I mean, their language was literally art, if that makes any sense. It's kind of crazy.
I already got a program on Steam. It's called Sprite. It's a pixel art program. Like the aesthetic of Art Deco was based on it, at least from what little history I know about.
Mhm. Yeah, okay. I also looked at the fucking dude that was trying to like that was saying the word collab. What do I call it? This dude is clearly like you know funded by some agency or some shit. Like the first stream being like 22-year-old American in Manila, Philippines. I'm like, yeah,
Okay, bye. Take care, fellas.
yeah, this is definitely a bit of a clout chaser. Tell you that.
Did you see what I typed? Sorry if you did, I can't tell sometimes.
See what I typed. Sorry if you did. Can't tell sometimes. And I can't tell. I didn't, I'm sorry. I was gonna originally try to get through this frickin' clip, but alright. May as well. Alright. Anyway, sorry. Not trying to like sigh like crazy and be rude. Alright.
Sai, I am
Just
home.
gonna-
I don't get why people chase attention. If you just did the right thing, you'll gain attention. It's the field of dreams strategy. If you build it, they will come. Sai.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. The cyan color. Yeah, no, I'm not trying to be that way. I'm sorry. I'm like I wasn't trying to sigh at your thing. I was just sighing in general just cuz I was like, you know, it's kind of like just cuz I was trying to like just let out something. Yeah, no. Well, it's not necessarily that. It's like the problem is what it is these guys like obviously clearly are funded by like agencies. Like I don't know what this kid is being funded by, but he's being funded by something for sure. Like he's definitely being funded by like some kind of agency. Like and that's like he definitely is just someone not doing this on his own for sure. Well, actually, maybe. I don't know. Dude's got like that's the thing is dude has so little streams and he has like dude has so little streams and he has like 1,000 followers. Yeah, right. Why would he go to my stream specifically? Like I'm kind of curious what he was even doing.
Just don't be a sellout. Have a backbone. It's that simple.
Yeah, true enough. I mean, how do I say this? When you're young and desperate for money, sometimes it like these kids will just like will take it. I don't know how to explain it, but like it's very clear that these guys are already like suckers of like certain grifting things. So when they get the chance to actually be like, you know, able to live life like in luxury or just like be able to like do more than just survive and actually like live life in luxury, they're probably going to take it because unfortunately like, you know, if you don't, you end up just
I'm only 18
constantly
and I use money,
struggling.
but I'm no sellout. I have principles.
Yeah, I mean, I do too. Not everybody is an artist, and that's the unfortunate thing about that, is like, that's the one thing I just don't like about content creators. Like, that's the difference between content creators and creatives. Creatives just don't sell out, simple as that. But unfortunately, companies, corporations are the ones that own these type of, like, things. And it sucks because if you want to actually, you know, become, like, this guy that, like, that does something and doesn't want to have to, like, you know, struggle so much to get there, or like, you know, not spend like 10 years of your life, you know, like myself, or like again since like 2008 for me, and you don't want to keep having to start over again. Yeah, I mean, you just have to like, it's like unfortunately just corporations just force you to do that shit. Like they do this shit on purpose, right? Like they'll ban your accounts, they'll like suppress your engagement, they'll make sure that you don't end up getting anywhere, right? Like specifically so
I just don't get why it would be worth it if you didn't work your ass off to get where you are.
I mean, it's not really. A lot of these people, once they get there, they have like the worst type of like how do I say this? Every content creator that has been with like an agency that clearly did not start by themselves and started with like some big agency, a lot of these guys get depressed really fucking fast.
Guys.
Like, or they get depressed like after a certain amount of time, right? They get like so much, like they get all this success and they have like all this like background stuff, right?
Should I draw or just chill?
Should I draw or just chill? Draw. No. Anyway, sorry, I'm just being goofy. Yeah, but like these guys just genuinely don't understand that, like, the problem is when you're that young, certain people just don't understand that, like, there's just more to life than just making money, right? And I know that sounds ironic because it's like, you know, well, yeah, you're poor, so why do you care? But you have to recognize the currency is useless paper here. It's useless fucking paper, and it's by a form of trust. I could literally go out there and like tell people, like, and start convincing people that like we should start using Canadian currency, and all of a sudden, like, you know, and be like, yeah, fuck the billionaires, let's just start using a different kind of currency and start having like and like maybe, you know, and try to get people together to like start having like their own grocery stores and shit that's not like, you know, super grocery, like super markets, and getting people into like skills of like, you know, actually making their own gardens and like trading items and like trading, you know, and like trading skills and learning skills and like, you know, taking things that actually like matter. You could do that really easily if you like, it would take a lot of time, but you know, it's just a lot of these kids don't understand the fact that people are the ones in control. It's like, whether you like it or not, the reason why billionaires are able to do what they do is because people just let them, because people would rather live their lives and like they don't think that, or
The struggle alone is enough to fill a man's heart. I am happy to be where I am, even though I'm not very successful. I love what I was able to do.
yeah.
Also, I've been planning to watch Beastars, but I never have the T-Game.
Beastars is a bit more of a wild story. Beastars is really fucking gay. And like, I'm not trying to say that as like a bad thing. It's just like, it's very clear that they're trying to like they're trying to get past the Japanese censors and be like try to like make the male characters seem like they're just doing something super manly when it is just
I am really fucking gay.
so gay. It is gay, but I don't mind it. It is so beautiful. It's such a beautiful like thing. I don't know. I actually don't know. I did see that someone said that they actually do kiss at one point. Hold on. That there's like actually something gay in there. Hold on. New stars. Hold on. I just have to see. Why did I...
Oh, Color, did I tell you I'm a he/they now?
A he/they now? Yes, you have. Glad to hear it. I should have expected
Okay.
that I was gonna get like a bunch of fucking porn things. Oh yeah.
Just wasn't sure.
Wait, oh yeah. I actually forgot. There actually are canonical gay characters. Oops. Never mind. You know, I completely forgot. They just straight up just have canonical gay characters. Never mind. Yeah, I forgot one of the dudes is literally just named like, you know, like a kink thing. Right. Yeah. Never mind. Okay, never mind. I guess they're not hiding it. In the show, it looks like they're just like obviously trying to hide it for the Japanese censors, but like there's just straight up moments where like, or they're straight up like, oh yeah, no, there's just like gay shit that happens
For
sometimes.
some reason, the stream crashed for me, but I'm back. Hi, Color, PH0Nez, and Zen.
Hello, welcome back, Super Chefs. You're good, Zen. Ah, interesting. I did not know canonical gay things actually, you know, they're actually doing it purposefully. I thought they were just doing it as like
Hey, chefs.
I thought they were doing that shit so like, you know, to try to get around censors.
Hello, Zen.
But I guess not. I guess there's actually like gay characters. Which makes sense, I guess. Huh. Alright, never mind. Shows what I know.
What's the convo topic today?
Well, we haven't even gone to it because we were bouncing from thing to thing like crazy. Um, I also need to use the restroom, but I'm waiting until an ad plays because I think an ad's about to play in a few moments here. Let's see. Let me see, because I'm trying to make sure that, like, that I don't, like, you know, leave when an ad is not playing. Yeah, it's gonna play in 8 minutes, so I'll hold it for 8 minutes.
Damn, and I just got here and an ad played when I got in. As usual. I believe we got off topic, so I'm sending this again. The struggle alone is enough to fill a man's heart. I am happy to be where I am, even though I'm not very successful. I love what I was able to do.
Yeah, well, duh. Money is never really the fact that, like, really, money doesn't necessarily lead to happiness. Even though, yes, there are things you can obtain that lead to happiness. Stability is obviously a way to stay sane, right? But there's other ways. But here's the thing. If a system falls apart, then money becomes a failure. Like, if that makes any sense. Like, currency becomes a failure. Like, that becomes a way that you just can't have happiness anymore. Like, money exists because there's a form of trust, but because that trust is breaking apart...
If you're in the swing, money ain't everything. Slade, run away.
Yeah, swing, money ain't everything. Yeah, exactly. I know that they say that the people that tend to be like, oh, money isn't everything, are the people that haven't struggled, like, intensely like that. But there is, like, I don't know. There's a way to change things, but yes, does that result in things like death? Yes, unfortunately. Like, because the rich have always tried to kill the poor. Like, it's simple as that. They've obviously paid lackeys to make sure the poor cannot, like, unite. But it's very clear that very recently that it's only getting worse and worse and worse, where people are starting to, like, get more and more tired of, like, billionaires just owning everything.
I prefer to have a job where I at least am enjoying what I do. Money is not even secondary. Connections would be secondary.
No, yeah. I mean, I wish I could be an artist full time, but it's also like the unfortunate nature is like from right now, it feels like, you know, soon people are just, things
Money
are
would be
going to
third
change
place,
so
but I don't care
much.
about living lavishly. Money
Yeah.
isn't everything, but it does help.
Yeah, it helps. And that's the thing is, though, it's just like, it only helps because it's like it's supposed to be a form of trust, but lately, I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, because people think that, like, everything is gonna, like, you know, billionaires are gonna take everything and everything's gonna, like, suck. But I'm like, well, yes and no. What's gonna tend to happen is people will have a breaking point if people do shit enough, right? People do things enough, then we all of a sudden, like, will have, like, it starts small, but the moment that, like, there's one thing that everybody wants is to survive, but, like, not just survive, but they want to live. They don't just want to, like, they don't want to, not even live, but they don't want to, like, it specifically in the United States, like I said, a lot of people of my generation, they rather die free than live on their knees, and I've said that many times. The only reason why, like I said, I haven't really done anything is because, again, I need to, like, I can technically do something. And I should do something. To be fair, I've been thinking about it multiple times. I just need to get things to start doing it, right? I already have, like, things that I've been, you know, allegedly actively doing that have been, like, you know, that I've made, like, small, like, you know, messages, if that makes any sense. And very recently, I've been thinking about doing that, you know, for certain scenarios. I do, unfortunately, also live in a state that is heavily full of, like, fucking, like, it's full of, like, Intel and, like, and North Top Grumman and, like, you know, there's a whole area of, like, plot of land that is, like, you know, has, like, a bunch of, like, AI data centers built in it, but it's also a place that wasn't really used that much, so it's out of the way. But then also, like, we're also like a state that has, like, droughts, and then, you know, then, like, so then, you know, there's also that problem to deal with. It's interesting. It feels like, compared to a lot of other places, it feels like corporations are kind of trying to be as...
I learned how to be self-sufficient. I know how to farm, how to hunt, how to build whatever I may need, but my body isn't in a state to let me be self-sufficient anymore. I can still make stuff, but I can't do the other two.
Let's see. Self-sufficient. I know how to farm, how to hunt, how to build whatever I need, but my body isn't in a state to let me be self-sufficient anymore, and I can still make stuff, but I can't do the other two. Yeah, and that's the problem. It's just when you have the limitations of, like, disability as well. And that's also my problem as well. It's like, I know the moment that, like, that I start doing something revolutionary, I'm gonna be killed. Like, there's just no way, right? It's like there's just no way because I have like a disability, right? So it's like I have lung problems, right? It's like the moment that someone attacks me, I'm dead. So, and obviously if I have like a gun to defend myself, sure, but I'm not talking about like, some fucking Joe Schmo, like some pussy ass like Turning Point motherfucker. I'm talking about like obviously like police and like military people, right? I'm talking about people that are like over the fucking top about like, pretty crazy
Honestly,
people.
if I was dedicated enough to something, I'll die for it. Everyone has a dedication they'd go that far for.
Sorry. Just gonna... Let's see. Let's see. Honestly, if I was dedicated enough to something, I'll die for it. Everyone has a dedication they'd go that far for it. Yeah. And that's the thing is, it's just where I live. It's very wishy-washy.
But there's nothing good the world is offering any of us, let alone me.
Yeah, it's very wishy-washy right now. Like, I don't know. It's like, it might also be the area that I'm in, too, because it's like, I don't really see a lot of Turning Point motherfuckers, like, out and about. I mostly, like, every time I talk to people or I hear people having conversations, people just don't like what's going on, period. And it's like, it feels like there's actually, like, people have this general consensus, and it feels like if I genuinely bring people together, people will just be on my side. People will be there to, like, actually do something. But again, it's like, at the same time, like, what do I even start with, right? Like, because my whole thing is, like, anti-AI shit, but the AI companies are, like, out of the fucking way, right?
Phone eats chips
So
and listens
now
to
it's
Kohler
like-
talk about some topics.
So now it's like, eats chips and listens to, yeah. But then there's also,
I
like,
would happily die to make damn sure that people can live freely.
yeah, but then there's also, like, the thing where there's also, like, sorry, I'm not talking about the freely thing, but then there's also, like, the thing where it's like, okay, like, now we have to talk about our water, right? But the people that would like, I was afraid that, like, Turning Point would handle the water and then, like, give AI companies the water, but then they lost. So, and don't get me wrong, it would cut way too close. It was way too fucking close with the election, but again, it I guess is fine for now. It will be kind of rough in another 2 years, but there's that. And then what do you call it? And then like there's other like, then it's like I have to go to like council meetings, like to then I have to go to like council meetings to like figure out like, okay, what exactly, I have to figure out exactly like what we can do, because now like the bus, even like I went there to talk about like the bus like schedules and how they're kind of like all fucky the whole time, and like how like they would just randomly just not pick people up even though they extended till like 10 o'clock, and they fixed it now. Like now it goes till like at least 10, like it goes till 11 now, and it's like cool, awesome, like all right, that got fixed. Like people are doing things here, and it's like it's weird, right? Like it's weird when you start like getting to like the like state or like city level and things get done, right? Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's like it just doesn't feel like I have to be that aggressive yet. Oh, okay, all right, ad is about to start. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I will be right back.
Add over. Hello again. Hello, Cubico. Hi, Super Chefs.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's like it's interesting, right? Because it's like because I don't look at like usually a lot of like nationwide news sometimes. Like I will on occasion and be like, fuck man, that sucks. But then I go to like I look at like this this like it's like this, and yes, I know I'm getting it from fucking TikTok, but it's this thing called like the copper carrier, right? And it gives me like updates on certain things, and then I go there, like I go to the what do I call it? Then I go to like, you know, the council meeting place to see if it's like, or I usually will, if it's something that can be dealt with pretty easily, I'll usually talk about it, right? And they do listen. I mean, again, it's hard. It's may sound wild, but I don't know. Things are weirdly changing in like the underbelly, but it's just really hard to when fucking corporations just being pieces of garbage like usual. But I live in a techie area, so they're also like fixing a lot of these things before they even happen. The main thing right now is like rent and shit. I don't know.
Anyway, remember I said that SKYKS server brings a smile to my face. Well, one person there thought I was a native English speaker, despite me being Polish.
Oh, that's wild. Well, that's good though. I mean, you do honestly type very well for like somebody that's not a native English speaker. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like here.
Cancer, hepatitis C, infected surgical wounds, seizures, and more. Those are just some untreated or inadequately addressed healthcare concerns Arizona inmates are facing while imprisoned, and it's been going on for over a decade now. This is What's the Deal Arizona, and here's the deal. The Arizona Department of Corrections and its vendors have been in a class action lawsuit for allegedly failing to provide proper healthcare to inmates for 14 years in a case named Jensen v. Thornell. Earlier this year, a federal judge ordered a full takeover of healthcare operations in Arizona prisons due to years of neglect. Now, more and more Arizona inmates are taking NAFCare, an Alabama-based private correctional healthcare company, to court for failing to provide adequate medical care to inmates in Arizona prisons. NAFCare holds a $300 million contract with Arizona. The Constitution applies to all people in the U.S., including prisoners, who have limited ability to advocate for themselves while behind bars. Under the 8th Amendment, which protects against cruel and unusual punishment, prisoners have a constitutional right to proper medical
Reason is
care
I don't know.
while
It got to the point I helped my younger
the
bro in English, and
American
yesterday I got 2
Civil
Diary of a Wimpy
Liberties
Kid books in
Union, the
English.
Prison Law Office, and Disability Rights Arizona first filed a complaint back in 2012 against the Arizona Department of Corrections, challenging what they called years of inattention. The lawsuit claimed the failures led to suffering and deaths of scores of inmates. Federal judges found the care unconstitutional and fined the department $2.5 million.
Are you okay?
But the class action was about changing the policies and practices of the department as a whole, not cash payments to individual inmates. That means unless inmates take it up themselves, which is tough to do on their own, they are not receiving financial compensation from the state for their suffering. One inmate, Tyson Anderson, started his lawsuit alone before receiving pro bono counsel to represent him. He was incarcerated in 2018 and designated as mentally ill with a history of self-harm and suicide risk. He also has a seizure disorder. While in prison, Anderson was placed in a unit that required stairs to get to his cell. He requested a transfer, which he did not receive in time. Anderson had a seizure and fell down the stairs, lost his job due to lack of disability accommodations, and spent more time in isolation. Then, a nurse later discontinued his seizure medication, claiming he was faking, resulting in more seizures. He later attempted suicide in 2021. Another inmate wrote, "My life will end long before I might receive medical treatment." Those are just a few stories. There are hundreds more. As of April 9th, more than 250
hold on.
cases named NAVCare as a defendant
Shit.
in Arizona federal court. Some are
I just drank
ongoing while
hydrogen
others have been
peroxide,
settled or
motherfucker.
dismissed. Hit follow for more on what's
Oh, that
going
was
on
my
in
complete
Arizona.
accident.
Cancer,
Hold
hepatitis
on.
C, infected surgical wounds, seizures, and more. Those
Get
are just
swallowed,
some
get
untreated
medical.
or inadequately addressed
Motherfucker.
healthcare concerns Arizona inmates
Oh,
are facing
fuck.
while imprisoned, and it's been going on for over a decade now. This is What's the Deal Arizona, and here's the deal. The Arizona
man.
Department of Corrections and its vendors
I
have
think I
been in
might
a
have to
class
go to a
action
fucking poison
lawsuit for
control thing
allegedly
now.
failing to provide proper healthcare
Go
to
on,
inmates
dude.
for 14 years in a case named Jensen v. Thornell. Earlier this year, a federal
Fuck.
judge ordered a full takeover of healthcare operations
What
in
is happening?
Arizona
I'm
prisons
scared.
due to years of neglect. Now, more and more Arizona inmates are taking NAVCare, an Alabama-based private correctional healthcare company, to court for failing to provide
there, like, a
adequate
fucking
medical care to
number I
inmates
can
in
call
Arizona
here?
prisons. NAVCare holds a $300 million
Hold on.
contract with Arizona.
I
The
gotta see how
Constitution
much
applies
like
to all
fucking
people in the U.S.,
shit I can drink.
including prisoners, who have
Damn it,
limited
I just
ability to
fucking
advocate
drank
for themselves
hydrogen
while behind bars.
peroxide.
Under the Eighth Amendment, which protects
God damn
against
it.
cruel and unusual punishment, prisoners have a constitutional right to proper medical
on.
care while incarcerated.
Shit.
The American Civil Liberties Union, the Prison Law Office, and Disability Rights Arizona first filed a complaint back in 2012
You drank hydrogen
against
peroxide?
the Arizona
Swallowed it
Department
even-
of Corrections.
second.
You drank hydrogen
challenging what they
peroxide?
called years of inattention. The lawsuit claimed the failures led to suffering and deaths of scores of inmates. Federal judges
Oh my God,
found
are you
the
okay?
care unconstitutional
One
and
second.
fined the department $2.5 million. But the
on.
class action was about changing the policies and practices of the department as a whole, not cash payments to individual inmates. That means unless inmates take it up themselves, which is tough to do on their own, they are not receiving
What is
financial
that?
compensation from the state.
Call
if
poison
they're
control
suffering.
now. Cancel the
One
stream. Call
inmate,
poison control.
Tyson Anderson, started his lawsuit alone before receiving pro bono counsel to represent him. He was incarcerated in
Seriously, dude.
2018 and
Call poison
designated as
control.
mentally ill with
Now
a history of
cancel the
self-harm
stream.
and
Call
suicide
poison
risk.
control. I'm
He also
gonna call
has a
poison
seizure
control.
disorder. While in prison, Anderson was placed in a unit
I am not
that
letting you die on
required
me.
stairs to get to his cell.
man.
He requested a transfer,
fucking
which he did
believe I
not
did
receive
that
in
shit.
time. Anderson had a seizure and fell down the stairs, lost his job due to lack of disability accommodations, and spent more time in isolation. Then, a nurse later discontinued his seizure medication,
that
claiming
shit.
he was faking, resulting in more seizures.
only
He
I'm,
later attempted
like,
suicide in
dying right now. It's
2021.
just I
Another
just
inmate
fucking
wrote,
drank a
"My life
chemical
will
I was
end
supposed
long
to.
before I might receive
Fine.
medical treatment."
I'm
Those
just
are
gonna
just a
fucking-
few stories. There are
Damn it.
hundreds more. As of April 9th, more than 250 cases named NAVCare as a defendant in Arizona federal court. Some are ongoing while
fucking
others
Don't
have
die,
been
please.
settled
That
or
shit.
dismissed.
Don't
Hit
die,
follow
please.
for
I'm
more
not
on
gonna
what's going
die.
on in Arizona.
Maybe don't drink that, dude. I know I'm one to talk since I eat coal,
Cancer,
but you don't have permission to die on us.
hepatitis C, infected surgical
Fuck, dude.
wounds, seizures, and more. Those are
Maybe
just
don't
some
drink that, dude. I
untreated,
know
Hydrogen peroxide is an
inadequately
antiseptic for wounds. It is also a
addressed
disinfectant.
healthcare
No, I'm
concerns
not
Arizona
one to
inmates
talk,
are
but
facing
I
while in
eat coal, but
prison,
you don't
and it's
have
been going
permission to
on
die
for
on
over
us.
a decade now. This is What's the Deal Arizona, and
is
here's the
also a
deal. The
disinfectant.
Arizona Department
Yeah, I
of
know.
Corrections and its vendors have
fucking
been in
know.
a class action lawsuit
I was responding
for
to Cubico.
allegedly
I just
failing
accidentally
to provide
drank that
proper
shit.
health care to inmates
now I gotta
for
fucking
14
call
years
this
in a
number.
case named Jensen v. Thornell.
See
Earlier
how
this
much
year,
I'm,
a
like,
federal
able
judge
to
ordered a
drink.
full takeover of
all right.
healthcare
Fucking
operations
I was responding
in
to
Arizona
Cubico.
bunch of it.
prisons
Not a
due to
bunch of it, but a
years
bit of it.
neglect. Now,
on.
more and more Arizona
Damn it,
inmates
dude.
are taking
Fuck.
NAVCare, an Alabama-based private correctional healthcare company, to court for failing to provide
Three.
adequate medical care to inmates in Arizona prisons.
Come on.
NAVCare holds a
Trying to
$300
find the
million
poison
contract
control.
with Arizona.
Poison.
The Constitution applies to all people in the
Control. I'm doing that. Give me a second. Trying to fucking find it real quick. Fuck, dude. Hold on. Hold on. Damn it. Can't fucking believe I did that shit.
How did that even happen?
How'd that even happen? I had a fucking cup of it next to me, and I didn't fucking dump it out. I accidentally fucking drank that instead of my water. Fuck, dude. Hold on. I don't know exactly if I have to fucking... I might have to go to a fucking hospital. God damn it, dude. I can't fucking believe I did that shit.
I remember I once ate ice cream with vodka, but it was good. It was some yellow liquid. It had alcohol. Dude color, you worry me a lot, more than me. Yeah dude, go to a hospital as fast you can. Don't die on us, you have no permission. I don't really care how it happened, but it did, so now you need to deal with the consequences. Go to the hospital.
Hi. I actually was, I just needed to call
Sad
this
face.
number because, I actually just, drank hydrogen peroxide 3%. I, I just wasn't sure, how much am I able to, like, swallow if, without it being, like, super poisonous or super bad. Just right now. Let's see. I actually drank it from a freaking spit cup. It was maybe yeah, pretty decent mouthful. It was like about like let's say maybe like a few ounces for sure. It was like a lot. I thought I drank my water. Sorry. Okay. 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 Okay, no problem. Okay. Okay, no problem. Thank you. It'll be 26. Uh, okay, no problem. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. Well, I'm gonna be vomiting later, I guess. That's fun. Hmm. So I'll have nausea, I'll vomit probably later, and then I have to fucking eat something. Cool. Well, thank God I already did. Damn it, dude. Fuck. Fuck, I can't fucking believe I did that. Mm. Okay. Well. Oh well. Ugh.
Dude, if anything, I'm worried.
Ugh. I fucking believe I drank that shit, man.
So, is it all good? I care about PPL a
It's
lot.
all good. Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna fucking. I'm good. I'm just gonna fucking probably like fucking hurl later. So I just gotta get a fuckload of water. I have to like dilute it a bit, which just fucking sucks. But oh well. Whatever. God, I cannot believe I drank that shit. Damn. Woo! Alright, I'm gonna get a bunch of water real quick. Ugh. Well, thank God I had food before. I'm just gonna hurl up my lunch later, I guess. That's great. Man, dude. Ugh. Fuck. Ugh.
Anyway, remember I said I got 2
Alright.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid books in
Well,
English? It's because I like English.
Well, that's just gonna happen. Ay, ay, ay. Can't wait for that. Yep, here it comes. Ugh. But okay. I actually might still have to end stream anyway, because I'm gonna actually throw up. Alright. Oh, fuck. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. I might actually hurl on stream if I'm not careful. Oh, jeez. Okay, yep.
Okay,
There
bye.
it is. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah,
See you later.
I'm gonna
Your health is more important.
I'm gonna go sit next to the fucking bathroom, because I actually am gonna probably puke, so. Woof. Yeah, well, it's fine. I'll be okay. I'll be here tomorrow. I'm just gonna fucking have to puke, I guess.
GN dude.
Which I'm already feeling.